Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that officially BlackRock's IBIT overtakes GBTC as the world's largest Bitcoin ETF. Then the second thing I would like to talk about is UK's first spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETPs begin trading on the London Stock Exchange. Then SEC has another lost case against a crypto firm, and we have another company, which is a medical technology company, which announced that they bought, Bitcoin as its primary treasury reserve asset, and therefore their stock went up. We could see this with MicroStratregy as well. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's do it. Okay, and first let's share the screen. Okay, it happened already, and the Bitcoin is basically sideways again, 0.64% down in the last 24 hours. With that, $67,865. Ethereum 2% down, $3,814. When we're looking at the top gainers, we see Celestia up almost 10%. We have WorldCoin up 5% and Injective up 4%. Among the losers, Flocky down 8%. Recently it went up. Pepe down 8%. Also, it went up previously, and the same happened to Notcoin. So, of course, some profit taking is happening here. And when we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, very important, this is the weekly. The reason why I'm showing you rather the weekly now than the daily, that even you can see this red candle here, but you can see it in a zoom out version, and obviously shows clearly how well Bitcoin is holding itself still. When you're looking at always the daily, then you see much more volatility, and we looking for an uptrend, bullish trend on the weekly. If you are not a day trader, obviously if you're a day trader, that's a totally different thing, but I'm not. Right, and now let's looking at the first topic, and the first topic is all about that the BlackRock's IBIT overtakes GBTC as the world first Bitcoin ETF. Well, it has happened actually on the 28th of May. So, if you remember, the trading for Bitcoin spot ETF in the United States has started on the 11th of January this year. And why BlackRock had almost none at the beginning, Grayscale started with 620,000 Bitcoin as the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust was turned to a Bitcoin spot ETF. And it took until now, look at this here. Here you can see how it went. There were a lot of outflows from Grayscale, and there, on the same time, a lot of inflows from IBIT into IBIT. And finally, it happened actually yesterday, and yesterday's record was that IBIT is holding 288,670 Bitcoin. Why? Grayscale holding 287,450 Bitcoin. So I was looking for another thing, but okay, it's just not here. Bottom line, now BlackRock has, is the number one. BlackRock's IBIT is the number one Bitcoin ETF in the world. And you can see here, it just happened the same on the 28th of May. You could see $102.5 million inflow into IBIT and $105 million outflow from GBTC. And the final result, they swapped places. Right, okay, let's continue. Second topic I would like to talk about is all about that UK's first spot Bitcoin Ethereum ETP begin trading on the London Stock Exchange. Well, so even on the London Stock Exchange, they are talking right now about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the reason for it is that the UK's first spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETPs begin trading on the London Stock Exchange on the 28th of May. We shouldn't forget about it, that the sixth largest stock exchange in the world is the London Stock Exchange. And yeah, as you can see it here, there could be some confusion about ETP, ETN, ETF, and all these kind of things. But the bottom line is that ETNs are a type of exchange-traded products, so ETPs, and are distinct from exchange-traded funds. Those are the ETFs, In that, ETNs are debt-carrying vehicles tracking an index and not backed by underlying assets. However, according to one of the approved ETP creators, Wisdom3, its two products, Wisdom3 Physical Bitcoin and Wisdom3 Physical Ethereum, will be 100% backed ETPs. So this is what they're saying. And actually, according to the press release, 21 shares for crypto asset ETNs will also be fully backed ETPs. And all 6 actually started trading on LSE yesterday on the 28th of May. So yeah, this is also, I think, important, step by step. Now we have the SEC, which lost another case against a crypto firm. Well, it's not great for the SEC. They're not doing that well against these crypto firms. Every single time they are the attacker and, they losing. I mean, this is their record so far. And now they lost against Debt Box. They lost their case. They filed a lawsuit back in 2023, which ended on the 28th of May. And actually, the SEC is the one which has to pay a $1.8 million fee. And well, when you're looking at here, they have ongoing cases against Ripple, Coinbase, Kraken, you name it. And so far, their record is not that great. Usually they losing, the judge is really not with them. So we're going to see how long it will take. Maybe sooner or later this whole thing will settle. Maybe crypto won't be connected to the SEC. They won't be the right authority for that in the future. A lot of things can happen. But so far, so good for the crypto firms, put it this way. Okay, and final topic. And the final topic is that there's another company, even if it's not a major one, but using Bitcoin, their shares pumped. So what is this about? I'll tell you in a second. So here we go. The medtech stock Semler Scientific takes Bitcoin, play from MicroStrategy's book, and surge 37%. So here we go. Semler Scientific, it's a little known medical technology company. So its shares surge on Tuesday after they said, that it has adopted Bitcoin as its primary treasury reserve asset, just like, kind of MicroStrategy way. And the stock, soared 37% on Tuesday, while Bitcoin traded lower by 2%. I did talk about this Madrox case yesterday, what happened then. So according to Coinmetric, and this is another example. If these companies, start to use Bitcoin as primary treasury reserve asset, it's great for their stock. It goes up, and we could see it clearly with MicroStrategy. So guess what? What if more and more companies will do this? It's another, way to accumulate Bitcoin, and we do know that Bitcoin number is limited. So we have the Bitcoin spot ETF issuers. Whenever they get an order, they buying Bitcoin because they have to back the ETF with Bitcoin. And also we have now companies and so many other investors. So I think this is really just the beginning, what we can see right now. And Bitcoin is holding the price pretty well, to be honest with you. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.